Bonjour from beautiful Wallonia, Belgium, about an hour and a half outside of Brussels. Today I'm taking you to a snail farm to see the process from snails being born all the way to being cooked. This is L'Escargot de Warnat. So this is a snail farm, and here they have incredible snails, huge guys. Come on inside, follow me. We're gonna meet with the owner, Hugo, and his dad, and we're gonna see the snails. This is amazing. I love snails. It's one of my favorite things to eat ever.
Hello.
My friend, Hugo.
Hello, welcome to the farm.
Merci beaucoup.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so this is the products. Here, this is everything you guys make right here.
Yeah, exactly. We have like in different sauce. This one is like a soup. Here it's like with tomato cream, bacon, mushrooms. We have different preparation.
They're not a restaurant. The way it works here is you can come, do your tour. In the summer, they have a tour like literally every hour from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Exactly.
You can see the farm, then come, you choose a product that you want to try. They cook it, you sit outside, and you enjoy.
Exactly.
Right? So he has lots of products here, but they also have local products. So this is a local brewery. Also have wine. Some other stuff here, like, well, so many different things. I don't even know what this is, like miel, so like honey, you got chocolate. And where are the snails? Over here?
I can show you the place.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, wow.
Look at
Here
these
is
slugs.
where the season starts with the breeding, and yeah, I can show you like the snails lay the eggs in the soil. So we have like boxes with ground inside, and we have those little plates with hole in it, and so the snails go inside, lay the eggs, and we can find them after that.
Oh, those are eggs?
Yeah, those are eggs.
Wow, look at this. Look at the eggs right there.
So here in Belgium, they don't have big snails. They have very, very small ones. What they do here is they bring snails from the Mediterranean, which are these bigger snails, and it takes them like 6 months from birth to get to this size, which they're massive. There's some huge ones walking around, and as you can see over here, they are about to mate. They're like kissing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. Oh, dude, this. And how many snails do you have roughly? Hundreds.
Per year, we make around 800,000, 1 million snails, which, yeah. Exactly.
1 million snails?
Yeah, which is about 10 tons of snails a year. Yeah, that's very big.
Well, today I think I'll eat probably 100. And then you also have the ones that are like, they were born, right?
Yeah.
So we saw, this is where they come to leave their eggs.
Exactly.
Later, you guys take it out, pull them out, and then put them in here. Oh, look, little guy. He's tiny. So they're born with their shell, and then from here, you move them over to the farm outside.
Exactly. To start the season a bit earlier, like in February, March, and as soon as you don't have like risk of freezing, you can put them outside. They don't like freezing.
So what happens, I guess, from December till March? Is this like a hibernation period, or?
Yeah, we collect all the snails that are outside. The ones that are adults that are ready, we will cook them, but we can keep them inside for a few weeks, months. They will hibernate. And the ones that are too small to be prepared, we keep them for the next year, and they will start the next season.
Oh yeah, they go away. Look at this massive slug.
Put it in your hand.
Oh wow. So slimy, yet satisfying. By the way, this is my first time coming to a snail farm. First time. And I love going to French restaurants for this.
Yeah?
Escargot.
Okay, perfect.
Snails mating. This is cool, man. Hugo, this is great. It's a beautiful day, nice and fresh, not too hot. So we're gonna walk inside here. So there's 2 sections to the farm, like over here and over here.
Yeah, farm. The greenhouse, we use them to get the season a bit longer. We can start a bit earlier and end a bit later. In February, March, we can put snails in the greenhouse to avoid freezing, And so, yeah, we gain like around 2-3 months on the season because of the greenhouses.
Let's do it. This is full of snails. Wow, so many of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, so way smaller than the ones inside. Inside are just like the adults breeding.
Yeah.
So they grow super quick. That's why they get these snails, because their speed of growth is extremely fast. From baby to adult in 6 months.
Exactly.
And what do they eat?
They eat like pellets of cereals. It's rich in calcium for the shell.
Right now we're in late June, but he's saying at the end of the season, these things are full of snails.
Exactly.
Completely full. This is great. What is like the biggest predator towards snails?
We have most problems with rodents, like rats or mice, some birds too. But for the rodents, we have 2 dogs. They are working here, and like every day when we feed the snails, we go around with the dogs. They will smell everywhere, and if they find some rodents, we will help them to catch them.
This is really something special. If you guys want to do a true snail experience, if you like escargot, you should definitely come out here. Definitely stop here on the way down to Namur or on the way to Luxembourg. So many snails, so many. Let's see. Wow. Wow. Look at all these snails. I love it, man. This is cool.
I like living in Brussels, but you know it's always crowded and busy, and people are more nervous in those big cities. I just came back here to work with my father, and I'm really fine with it. Like, it's peaceful.
Look at all these snails. So a slug is a snail that has no shell.
The body is basically the same. There are different species, like.
Oh yeah? Very nice. So that's it for the farm. Over here he's feeding. We should probably go see that, right? Let's go. I want to see this guy feeding. So he's throwing like small pellets.
Some food pellets, you know, made with cereals and rich in calcium for the shell.
We're feeding snails. Tassos, come, let's feed. It's a lot of food. You know that feeding snails is gonna be so fun. The great thing about being out here is the sounds. Besides the airplane, this is just pure bliss. I really love it here in the countryside. Okay, I think it's time to go to the kitchen. Let's go see how they prepare the snails. Hey, merci beaucoup.
Bye. This is an empty snail, like the process has been done, and they dry them out here. So many of them, it's crazy.
And what do you do with the shell?
We will wash them, dry them, and then we put the snail back in it with garlic butter, you know.
That's the one I can't wait to try. Let's go.
You ready to eat some snails? Let's go.
The boss.
The boss.
Big boss.
Yes, I am the boss.
The smell. Wow. Voila. This is too good. So here she's making the breaded ones. So small bread, you stuff it with snail, with garlic butter,
Exactly.
and then cover it, and then straight into the oven.
Exactly. Perfect.
Smells so good. And this is the garlic butter.
Yeah, this is the preparation of the garlic butter.
The smell. Wow. I've never seen the bread like this. So small. Look at that butter.
So what's this? Butter, pepper, salt. Comment on dit persil?
Parsley.
Parsley. And this is really, really nice.
Everything is made by hand, you know, like nothing.
So they were boiled.
Yeah, they are boiled, salted, pepper.
She's the best. I love her. Okay, here we have the snails. So they were boiled, and then you added a few different condiments in here. Vegetables, salt, and pepper. And when they're done, we get them, and we get a bunch, a handful, and then we just stuff each one of these little breads. Oh, wow. Some of them have very, very tight holes, and these are big snails. This is gonna be the best meal of the trip right here. Now we're gonna try. And what do you like to pair with? White wine, or do you have a nice The beer, that's good, right?
Good beers and white wine is very good with snails.
Voila. So snails has to be completely covered.
Yeah, but we're gonna sell this, David.
Yeah, I'm gonna invest in this farm. I literally want to buy a place right next door so I can come here every day and eat. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful, huh? The smell in this kitchen. I've never smelled so many snails before. Voila? That's good?
I make for you warm.
Make it warm?
You can eat.
Oh yes, I eat some.
All right.
So kind.
12 minutes in the oven.
12 minutes.
Now I put it in the freezer.
In the freezer, all this, wow. My friend Joachim doesn't stop.
No,
He's a machine. How many snails do you stuff a day?
Oh, I don't know.
Hundreds. I mean, right here, I think this is like, yeah, thousands for sure, because this is a few hundred already.
Here for 9 euros.
9 years?
Yes.
Fantastic. So you and your mom are part of the team here.
Yes.
I love it.
It's comment on dit entreprise familiale?
family business.
Family business, of course. You have no idea the smell. Wow. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. This is going to be too good. Today we're going to try a lot.
Fried vino. Fin, vin.
Vin. This is vin.
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 Enchanté.
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 Du vin blanc. Vin blanc.
Vin blanc.
Vin blanc.
Vin blanc.
And the wine, wet wine.
White wine.
Vin rouge.
Wow. This is really nice.
Good, hein?
Mm-hmm.
Très
It's
bon.
dry. C'est
Très
bon.
bon.
C'est bon.
Merci, merci beaucoup.
It's a very famous beer that's brewed by an abbey very nearby. It's called Maradsos. Maratsu, yeah, Maratsu. It's nearby, so we might pass by there later. The only problem is it's an abbey. It's complicated. But yeah, this is the one I told you about. And they also make cheese, no? Fromage. And after 15 minutes, we are ready to pull out our beautiful snails. Oh, we got some bread. Yeah, because at the end you have to get whatever's left and dip it.
Exactly.
So that's the spicy ones with paprika.
Some spicy ones, yeah.
Smell coming out of this, that aroma. Oh, so good.
So here is the lunch. So there is the garlic butter, the spicy ones. You can find the same butter on those ones. And this is with the tomato sauce with cream, garlic, mushrooms, and bacon.
Wow. This all smells so good. It looks delicious. And he also brought me a beer. This is a local brewery. It's called Brasserie de la Laisse. La Laisse. Belgian beer is the best. Number one. Got a nice head of foam
Those little fork is
to pick.
to pick the snails in it.
So spicy, tomato sauce, and these are garlic butter.
Exactly.
Just gotta pull them out. See that? And the oil, if it falls like that. Or the melted butter, really, not oil. Nice and oily. The butter, the garlic.
It's great, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Big snail. There's nothing like having a snail. Get the bread and go right into the melted butter. Oh. Wow, it's gonna be a nice bite.
It's kind of the cheat meal, you know?
Cheat meal?
You can't...
Fatty
you
meal.
can't- You can't eat it like every day, but...
Well, I mean, in terms of snails, not so fatty. It's more the butter.
Snails is like really dry meat, you know. It's not so fatty. It's good meat, but we associate it with butter, so obviously it's a bit more caloric.
It's okay, why not?
Yeah.
And over here we have
Fatty taste.
this one. It's like a small piece of bread, very soft. I'm surprised at how soft it is. I thought it was gonna be a harder piece of bread. Ooh, it's dripping. All that butter. I don't know how to explain this bite.
Those one are the best. I like this in the little bread.
Yeah.
This one is the best.
Look, the bread is like soft. It's still a little like crumbly.
Yeah,
And then inside the
exactly.
butter just gets absorbed in. Paprika. And you have that nice piece of meat, the snail. Mmm. That one's even better.
That's my favorite.
Paprika.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Wow. And it's not too spicy. Paprika just gives it
No.
a nice kick. Get the bread and dip it into the buttery paprika. What a
Like
meal.
it?
I love it.
Nice.
You know, I looked at it and I was like, it's good amount. And then now I'm like, whoa. Look at the butter. When you come here, try all of these. The butter. It's so good. So unreal. I'm not a big bread or butter person, but this, every day.
Nice. Nice.
Mm.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so happy right now. This is my favorite. I already know it's gonna be my favorite of all of them, for sure. And over here we have,
Those are my favorite too.
yeah?
Yeah.
So it's like crunchy, it's soft, it's buttery, spicy, and then that nice piece of meat. Oh my gosh, I'm ready for this one. Ooh, spicy. What are you doing to me? Wow, the spicy side is my side. Tassos, you can have the rest over here.
Like garlic is the classic version. Like it's the most classic way of cooking the snails in France. It's like the garlic butter is the classic. you know?
Yeah, it's the key
Yeah,
ingredient,
exactly. But for me, the best one is the spicy.
the paprika.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you go in here and just get all that paprika butter
You just dip it.
and it just soaks up. Wow. So happy. So this one's with tomato.
Yeah, it's tomato. This is the snails. You have mushrooms.
So it's like a mushroom tomato gravy,
Yeah, something like that.
and then it's like covered to the top. Snail inside. Looks amazing. This is gonna be good to get it with bread.
Yeah.
Mmm.
You can have it with bread, pasta, and stuff like that.
You know what's amazing about it? Because of the champignon, the mushrooms. You have that mushroom. If you ever had like a mushroom soup, same flavor.
And it's a bit smoky too with the bacon because there is some bacon inside. So
Oh,
it's
you didn't
like
tell me that.
the mushrooms, the smoky side of bacon and stuff like that.
And with the bread. Well, congrats to you and your father. This is amazing. I'm blown away. One last thing to try, and that is this beer from Brazil, de la Les.
De la Les.
De la Les.
De la Les. Chasqui de la Les.
When you speak Italian and Spanish, you can't understand.
No, I get
Trying.
that. I learned Spanish and it was really hard for me too.
Another amazing beer here in Belgium. Wow, Amber beer. Nice, it's very crisp. For this weather, it's perfect. But for this, you should get yourself a glass of white wine. I recommend white.
Yeah, I think the wine is the best accommodation
Yeah.
with the snails.
The best pairing.
Exactly, the best pairing with a dry one. A dry white wine is the best pairing, I think. But with a beer too, during summer, it does the job.
When you're in Belgium, you go beer, not wine, right? Dude, this is too good. I love this one too.
Thank you.
Put it on your bread, almost like bruschetta. Bruschetta. Wow, I'm so happy. So happy right now. But it's just so like melting. Brasserie de la Les.
We don't see the last one. Different, you know?
It's a whole different thing.
Wow.
Last thing I gotta do is throw some Davidsbeenhere hot sauce in here. It might be a sin, but you know what? I gotta try it with everything. That's why? Unreal. Mmm. You know, at the end, just get this and go. So tasty, so tasty. No, it's a sin to leave it.
You have a little bit
Do I have a little bit of spice? And that was Snails in Belgium. Bye.